All right, we're back from the vet visit, and I want to update you on Maxine here, who is the real deal as far as Siamese seal point females go. So she doesn't like other cats. Definitely doesn't like them. So only cat. You're only going to need one. This girl is everything that Siamese are. She's very curious, very smart, very interactive, very talkative, very people-oriented, very affectionate, very fun. Just a great cat. She's in great shape with the exception of these eyes that we're working on fixing. Talk to the vet. Probably what has happened is that as a kitten, and she's about 6 now, but as a kitten or young cat, she had a herpes infection. It caused some mild scarring to the cornea, which is really, really minimal. It could barely be seen now, and she did an eye stain and looked for it. But there's just some residual effect of that, which is occasional sore eyes, particularly during times of stress. And so with many cats with the herpes virus, which by the way does not transfer to people, they show sort of clear discharge, kind of like the cat's crying. And this is just super common in the rescue shelter population. And in her case, her eyes just get a bit red-rimmed and sore. And so those third eyelids kind of come up a little bit to protect the eye and just kind of the way that her body is reacting to this. So we have her on an antiviral, we have her on an antibiotic, and we have her on some eye drops. Are the third eyelids going to be 100% perfect? That is kind of hard to say. As I mentioned previously, I had a cat for many years that had third eyelids that were up almost all the time. I'm trying to put her off my lap, and she's like refusing. So you get the picture. But anyway, the cat that I had did fine for many, many, many years. But the effect of it actually is that her vision is not 100%. Now, she climbs up and down and into everything, follows you around, talks up and down stairs. There's no effect there, particularly once she knows the environment. But what I do see is a little bit of a spook. And of course this is exacerbated by the fact she's in a strange place with other cats whom she doesn't like. But a spook meaning, you get out, I don't know, the vacuum cleaner, or someone new comes, or something changes in the routine, and she's a little bit spooked. And again, imagine that your vision is not 100%. And in her case, that's because the third eyelid's up a little bit, and so it's blocking a little bit of that vision. Again, will that resolve itself when she's not stressed, when she's in a home, in a steady environment, routine? Possibly, probably, maybe, and maybe not. Are there some over-the-counter things that you can do? Absolutely. We can discuss those further during a phone chat if you're interested. But just not a big deal unless you're the person who says, I have to have those huge baby blues looking at me and be absolutely perfect when they're looking at me. Well, then this cat is probably not the one for you. But if you are not all about looks and are about personality and just want one cat, this cat is for you. I mean, provided you want sort of a needy vocal cat, a Siamese. I mean, a real Siamese. We get some quasi-Siamese that certainly, if you don't want needy and vocal, we can match you up with. But this one is the real thing. And she's just wonderful. I mean, really, really wonderful. Again, you're not going to need more than one. This gal is going to be completely affectionate, involved. I don't see that much diva, moody, independent stuff with her. Although I think she gave me one nip at one point when I pushed her a little bit too hard. But mostly I see a super people-oriented cat who just wants to be the queen and get tons and tons of attention, and it's going to be in the middle of everything. So this is great. I mean, this is why we do Siamese Rescue. This is the epitome of a wonderful cat, and a very Siamese cat.